my channel. I'm Becca of Wisteria Stitch. I know I said that I was going to record Monday. The week got away from me, so here we are. Welcome back if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. There's a lot of projects that I've worked on. My bug is back, apparently. Brought to you by the Myth and Legends game. And I've got one new start, I think. And a lot of other things that I've worked on. Very small haul. That's going to be small for the probably rest of the year. And I'll start with that because it's like right here next to my hands. So I am in the Flamingo Toes Needle Minder of the Month Club. So this is August. You've probably seen it already. It comes with the flosses, the pattern, and the matching needle minder, which is so cute. I love this. And now I can take it out and put it on a project. I also got September's, and I left it at my mom's. So you won't be able to see that today, I'm sorry. And then I got 2 pieces of fabric that I had gotten a while ago that just came in. A 32 count lugana mystery fabric. It's really pretty green. I love this color. And another blue. It's a 40 count mystery. Just a nice dirty blue. I love it. I love that. Won't be a lot of mysteries in our future here. So, got the haul out of the way. I do have the I had some amazing friends buy me the Primrose Cottage Sip and Stitch Autumn Box. Because there are still people waiting to get theirs. I'm not going to show it today. Depending on if I open it up and start using it, I may or may not show it next time. But I cried. I got it in the mail this morning, and it is beautiful, and I'm so thankful to my friends who sent that to me. But since I can't show it to you, I'll stop talking about it. And I will start showing you projects. I'm going to try to keep this quick today. Because I'd like to stitch. I got... how many projects do I have for you today? A lot. It's a lot. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 projects. So our first one is the Leopard by DarkXStitch. I have gotten this month 859 stitches so far. I'm missing... So we're here. I'm still missing DMC. I thought I had finished kitting it up, but I guess not. Because I'm still missing, like, this color. You can see where my holes are. I'm still missing some of those colors. But we're in the rainbow. This is Leopard here. We're getting into some Leopard there. I think this is ear. I think his ear will be here. Way behind where I'd like to be on this. But I love every time I pull it out. So I'm going to keep trying to pull this out pretty regularly and get some more stitches into it and see if I can't get caught up maybe by the end of the year. Maybe I won't be able to get that much done, but maybe it'll end up at a friend's to be babysat because it's pretty. I could use some love. And these are, the only order these are in is in the order that I have them on my spreadsheet, which is no real order other than some of it is based on start date, and some of it is based on I work on this a lot. So no real rhyme or reason to the order. So next I have my November Topaz Fairy. This month so far I've gotten 326 stitches in. And here we are with her. I think it's mostly been in her wing over here and the green. In the before picture you might see some more green done. I had to tear some of it out and redo it, and I had to tear out some of her dress and to fix it, but that is where we're at with her right now. And I haven't worked on her in a while. I feel like I need to pull her back out soon. So I will. I'm just gonna put all the fabrics counts and colors are in my description box, so you can take a look down there if you're curious about a certain project. Next is the Frosted Pumpkin Castle Homecoming, my ratty cover photo. This project has seen 634 stitches so far this month. It feels like a lot, because I don't remember having it out, honestly. So here we are. So I mean, you can see I've got top to bottom, side to side done. Mainly been working in that bridge, a little bit of water maybe, mostly bridge. Oops. So we're just working in here right now. Nessie's looking great. Got a flipper still to do. Her front flipper needs to be put in. She's got some freckles that need to be added, but she's looking good. I kind of want to work on her. It has been a while. I'm thinking about going upstairs and playing some Planet Zoo, and the lighting up there isn't great. But that's on Aida, so maybe I can take that upstairs with me. And I don't know when, put some stitches in. Next is the Tarot for Stitchers by Tiny Modernist. This is not the final release. It is completely released at this point. This is just the only cover photo I have of it. This one I put in 616 stitches on. I didn't just do border this time. There's actually something to show you today other than border, which everybody will be thrilled to see. There's more than just 3371. I am starting on the Fool. So there might be some border that I did, but mostly my stitches went into the Fool this month. So that's his little foot as he's getting ready to just walk off the edge. So, and this is where his other foot is. He's cute. I can't wait to work on this more. I don't know if I have him for any Stitchy games. I did write in my notebook for Survivor, so I think this might be one of my Survivor. The way I did it for Survivor, and I'm not going to keep up with anything, so I'm not even going to bother telling you. what is being stitched on for what, because like I have the Great British Bake Off, I still have Big Brother, way behind on Big Brother stitching, like all of it is just really helping me point myself in a direction to do on what to stitch. But so I have the tarot for as a project for one of those. So next, we have the Round Robin with Grace Notes, the group from there. I ended up on Dreaming of Tulips this round, and so trying to fold it up so you can see just what I worked on, and then I'll show it in whole. So I finished my motif, 664 stitches, took me a couple days. Here it is. She's so pretty. I am really loving the Dreaming of series. Their cover photos are not great. I historically do not like most of Rosewood Manor's cover photos. And so without seeing the actual pieces in person, would not personally do them myself. But every single one that I have touched and worked on, I have loved. So here it is in full for right now. We've got top to bottom done, and I think this flower here on this side might be the edge. So I think that's side to side, top to bottom. This is the full size of it. I'm not sure what this fabric is. It'll be in my description box because I have to look. I have to look at the notes. But these have been a lot of fun to stitch on. Next we have Make Each Day Count by Grace Notes Designs. It's on their website now. This is what it'll look like when it's done. And I did 453 stitches on it this month so far. Should be a finish this year. Like, for sure. Should get it done, because here we are. I am missing a DMC for the iceberg. I think it's the only color I'm missing. I might be missing 2 colors. But that's where we are. So next time I pick this up, I'll be working up into the words and going into like the little motifs. So, I mean, it's a quick stitch. It's cute, it's easy. I just need to take it with me when I am somewhere. It might become my car project because we have dance on Tuesdays, and I can start sitting in the car now and not needing to be in the room with my little. So next we have Sugar Skulls. This is an Artecy pattern. It's a set of 6. I'm doing all 6 of them on the same fabric. Each will be with a different fancy floss, over dyed, but they will not be framed together as one piece. I'll do them all individually somehow, or I might make little pillows out of them. I'm not sure, but I put 475 stitches, and we are almost done with the border, with the outside of it. Then I'll just be finishing decorating. And the floss, because I don't think I have it in my description box. This floss is hand-dyed by Rolanda in Fire, and it was in a BNS box, Black Nail Society box. So, this one is so fun. I absolutely love it. And it was a pattern that I started for the other half. This would be another good dance one. But I think I'm just going to keep one project bag in my car at a time. And, I mean, who doesn't want to keep a cute piggy in the car? So, I think that'll be my car project. Alright, last section. So the next two are Mill Hills. We have I Drive a Stick. Sorry, I'm not taking it up. I've mentioned before, I don't love the perforated. I can't even call it paper, really, honestly. It's more like a rubber. But I don't love it. And that is more to do with, like, see, it's rubberized. But, so here we are. But you can see, like, over here, it's not black everywhere. I don't know how much it's going to matter because a lot of this is full coverage. I think I've already covered up some of it. But this is where we are now. This is seen... 417 stitches. There, that's better. So, you know, we're done with the border. I know for some people it might be annoying just seeing just a bunch of borders on a lot of my projects. But I like getting my borders done first because I like to know that they meet up and then everything else within them should be good. And I like to start in the top corner. And so that's just what I do. This is not project. Then my other Mill Hill, I worked on this just yesterday, is Hayride. This is so cute. I really love this, and I'm excited to be done with the border soon. This is where we are. So you can see we've got this bright orange being stitched to go around, and then there are going to be some leaves here and some leaves down here, and then I'm going to start getting into the actual pattern. And so that's that exciting one. I'm going to spend, there's got 106 stitches into it yesterday. I'm going to do at least 2 more hours this month on this one. It was part of my September stitching goals. So I'm going to keep this out. Just like everything else, my September stitching goals have not gone as planned. Next we have what I'm calling Peacock. It is the 2019 Mystery Sampler by Fox and Rabbit. And I have put in, wow, 1,007 stitches. I'm always surprised myself when I see what some of these numbers are. And we're almost done with the border, as you'll all be happy to hear. I think this is the top. So this is on a, the floss for this was a custom die. It's called Peacock Medley, and it was custom dyed by Jamie, who is Corinne at Grace Notes' sister. And so let me bring in the floss. It's just so pretty. And I'm really happy with this. I'm excited to work on it some more, but I think I only want to work on one of these samplers at a time. And for autumn, I want to work on my sampler that I'm calling my autumn sampler, which I have not worked on yet, so you won't see it today. But hopefully next time you will. Then we have Baby Animals by the Blue Flower. This one I don't think has seen as much. Yeah, this one I've gotten 659 stitches in on, which surprises me. I thought it was less, but I guess at the beginning of the month I had it out a bit. Most of my stitching happened at the beginning of the month because, like I was saying, Myth and Magic, Corinne had asked me to step in as a sub for her team during the round, and I was like, yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing, but sure, just tell me what to do. And I got a ton of stitching done during the round, during those 10 days, and then I decided I was gonna make my own team because it kept me motivated and kept me moving. And so I have a group. I think Sarah's the only other one with a Flosstube. She is Threads and Tails with Sarah. But I got her on board and a couple other ladies, and so this is where I'm at. I've got the second panther coming in, the mama panther. So should be done with this motif-ish. Maybe the next time I pull it out, I'll have this tree done. That'll be my goal. So yeah, most of my stitching got done in those 10 days. And that won't happen again until October something, when the next big round starts. So for right now, I'm letting my hobbies wander elsewhere, which has been like a lot of spinning and the like. Right, this one is my Cathedral Woods Goddess, Mirabilia. I love her. She's gorgeous. And one of my other friends is working on her right now. We kind of started her together, and I'm loving watching her come to life over there. I decided I wanted to play with my Krynics. They're not fun to touch. I haven't actually touched my stitches once they've been done. Oh, I'm missing a project. I have another project to show you. I don't know where she went. Another Mira. But I've only gotten 159 stitches, all in Krynic. Look how shiny. This is all headdress. Like, we're still not... Her hair starts down here. This is all just headdress. Because she fancy. Like... We are almost to hair. I'm like trying to see. Yeah, I mean, hair is just on the other side of this, so it's just right here. So we're close to putting like her in and not just clothes. Or headdress, but didn't get a ton in on her. And then I also worked a bit on Nightingale. I thought I pulled her out. She goes over here. That's Ella. Here she is. So I put in, so this is Nightingale. Now, maybe I'm thinking I should get her into Pattern Keeper. She's massive. I don't have any of my mirrors in Pattern Keeper. I kind of don't want to put in the work for it, but it's something I may want to consider. But I was tired of working on skin. I wanted her to have something other than skin, so I started with her hair. I don't have all the DMC for this, so I'm kind of limited on what I can do right now. And I'm not going to be buying any DMC for a little bit. So, most of my mirrors are not fully kitted. So I am going to start running into some roadblocks with all of them, more than likely, other than January and November fairies. Those I have all the DMCs for. Luckily, she doesn't have a ton of skin though. All of them use the same numbers for skin. Like, that's just Mirabilia's, all of them use the same skin unless I do conversions. Which I might want to do eventually for some. Oh, sorry, she had 362 stitches in. So I may do some skin conversions on some of my patterns to make them more diverse. I'm just not sure which ones yet. I think Eliana I might do one because I really like some of the other ones I've seen. Now, this last one that I worked on is haul. It's haul. I forgot. Bestitch Me did a giveaway, a week of giveaways for their anniversary, and I won the Ingelside Imaginarium Galaxy Dragon. I got the pattern with all of the floss, beads, fabric. That's not it. Ugh. So I got all the fabric. I have all of the DMCs. I already put them on little floss drops. And a teaser of the fabric. This is pretty, right? I have been going, not exactly gangbusters. I've spent a lot of time with this, though. I have put in 611 stitches already. And here we are, we're working on wing. It's nice because it's block stitching, so that makes it easy. So I'm just plugging away on the wing right now. There will be some beads in there, which I have in that pack. I also have the Krynix called for. So I'm really excited to be working on this. This is my first Ingelside Imaginarium. It's my first time working with Bestitch Me. Both floss, this purple is a Bestitch Me floss, and fabric, and I love it. I'm loving this so much. I like the way the fabric feels. Because this is a linen. It's a 32 count linen. Yeah. And it's different from, because I'm used to Grace Notes. That's where my subscription is. It has a different feel, and I like it. I will be getting her adventure box soon. I just got the shipping notice for it that I'd pre-ordered a while back. And so I will be getting more of her linens. And I'm just really excited to try it all out. Oops, wrong way. So, that being said, I'm going to stick it back on my frame, or on my stand. Oh, so, plans. I'm going to keep working on the dragon. The dragon is not in any of, well, the dragon is now on Survivor, and has not been called. So for my Survivor stitching, while they are in tribes, I have a full coverage project for each tribe, and then for each person, each individual has a non-full coverage piece. because I want to start getting things moving along and seeing some things finished, and I know I'm not going to see things finished with my full coverages anytime soon other than the bunny. So, I've been thinking a lot about my 2026 my 2026 plans, and I want to finish 26 and 26. I know as the years go on, finishing the same number as the year we're on is going to get big and probably not going to happen. But like 30 for 30 and 30 could also mean actually fully finishing 30 projects, which, while it may seem like a lot, I feel like I could sit down and finish some things in like a couple hours if I'm just doing like the same kind of finishing techniques. Anyway, we're not in 30-30 yet. Or 20-30. We're not in 30-30 either. We're not in 20-30 yet. So 26 and 26 is my plan, and I want to do a no new starts unless I have earned those new starts. So I have like a whole weird system for my full coverage, how I earn those starts, and then everything else I can do one new start a month, one for my birthday, one for Judith's birthday. And then, so it'll be 3 in January, because New Year, New Start, my birthday, and my January New Start. And then one a month for February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. 2 in November because of Judith's birthday, and 1 in December. Any other new start I do is going to be based on the number of pages that I finish on other Haydes or on full coverages that are already in progress, or if I finish a project, then I can start a new project. And then I'm going to try to do limit my purchasing in the new year to my subscriptions. My retreat boxes that I'm already planning on. And then I think that I'll do something around fully finishing things. So if I fully finish something, then maybe I'll give myself I can go and buy a new pattern or go buy and so really the only things I'll be able to purchase are things for kitting, DMCs if I need a fancy floss, if I run out of something. But other than that, I'll have my needle minder club and my fabric of the month. And I'm considering not doing the neutral of the month because I like my brighter fabrics. I'm not sure. I have a giant bucket of fabrics next to me though. And so maybe I'll skip out on fabric of the month for a little while for the year. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I want to do yet. But I do have a couple new starts planned. I've got I have 2 new starts that I have fully kitted. And I have a few new starts that I want to start this year before. So I've got Country Harvest, which is a Hayde that I want to get started to work on this fall. I have 2 Trick or Treat ones. One is a Randall Spangler, and then I forget who the other one is. One of them is a Story Keep. The other, I think, is full size, or it might be a quick stitch, or it might be a mini. I don't think it's a full size. It's either a quick stitch, a mini, or a Story Keep. Both of those are. And then Scorpio by Josephine Wall for Judith. But other than that, I don't have a lot of plans. So if you have ideas, let me know what your plans are. Maybe I'll start something. I think we're going to start something out of the Witchy Stitcher book. I'm going to start that with Sarah. And maybe Tiffany, who was one of the winners of the PDF. So maybe we'll all start something together. If you guys have anything that you'd like to see, let me know. But other than that, I'm going to go stitch or make more coffee or go play Planet Zoo or some other stupid game on my computer for a little while and enjoy some quiet time. So I hope you all have a fabulous rest of your weekend. Happy fall. And I will see you all in a couple weeks.